Finally, the deal has been agreed between Antony and Manchester United, and obviously, this deal is expected to happen in the next hours, because on Friday I did a story and I told you that 36 hours left for the deal to happen, and obviously they've elapsed today, and obviously we've gotten good news of Antony to Manchester United. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button after smashing it, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. Guys, we want to hit 7,000 subscribers, and we are left with just 150 subscribers to hit that target, or meet that target. And obviously this story and the viewers that are going to view it, I'm 100% sure that we are really going to go in and really get there, and today we are really getting there. And obviously, without further ado, allow me get straight into the breaking story. Obviously, we've been told by Hamsteller. Remember, Hamsteller is really a credible source close to Ajax. They told us that Antony has been sold via Hamsteller, and European lad confirmed it. Hamsteller is really a very close guy to Ajax, and obviously the one who told us that Ajax offered a new contract to Antony, and Antony said no to it. So that was Hamsteller. And then we got a story coming in from Bart Sanders. Bart Sanders is a host of the Ajax podcast known as Pontelic Podcast. He told us that Antony is sold, rumored to be £84 million after the game. More will be known, and hopefully we will hear the final transfer fee. That is what Bart Sanders has been told us today, that we are really going to get in here and do the phone and really get this guy from Ajax to Manchester United. Then, obviously, Seth of Sky Sports has come out and really let us know that the deal is closed. As you see on your screen, there are very many tweets. That's why I'm really running them quickly on the screen, because I need to give you my analysis as far as this story is concerned. Demesh Seth of Sky Sports has told us that Manchester United are close to agreeing a deal with Ajax for Antony. Fee thought to be €100 million, including add-ons. Personal terms not expected to be a problem. Move expected to accelerate in the next 24 to 48 hours. Alright, so that is what Seth is telling us from Sky Sports. And obviously, David Austin, you know him very well. He is a correspondent, a football correspondent for the Athletic UK, has told us that Manchester United are close to an agreement with Ajax to sign Antony. Progress has been made in talks between United and Ajax. So confidence increasing, the deal gets done. That is David Austin. So it shows you that very many credible journalists, as far as these transfers are concerned, are really giving this deal a go, and they are telling us that the deal is really happening. And obviously, every United fan all over the world, that is the news he wants to hear coming in from Ajax about Antony. Then we've been told by David Austin that the proposed transfer fee for impending move for Antony to Ajax is understood to be €100 million, including add-ons, meaning that Ajax wanted €100 million, and obviously United has gone ahead to put the money on the table, and obviously the player is okay because he really put in a verbal transfer request, and obviously Ajax have sat up and really said, all right, let's let this player go. And David Austin is another one confirming to us that the deal is going to happen. Then, Simon Stone, football reporter for the BBC, has told us that talks between Manchester United and Ajax for Antony are progressing. There is still no agreement yet, but the hope is growing that it will get sorted successfully. Every journalist, as far as this deal is concerned, is really letting us know that the deal is really happening and a fee has been agreed. And some others are telling us the players being sold. Others are telling us that there is a lot of hope that is growing for this deal to be sorted successfully in the next 12 or 48 hours. Then we've been told by Alex Crook. Alex Crook works on TalkSport. He told us that new Antony to Manchester United is not yet done, but talks with Ajax are progressing well. Player wants the move and personal terms regarded as a formality. Fee will be close to £85 million. This one should happen. Obviously, you see the positivity on this deal. Everyone is saying the deal is going to happen, and obviously we are in here onto the United Matters channel to let you know what is going to be about Antony to Manchester United. Then we have another story. Fabrizio Romano, a number one transfer guru, you know him very well. He has told us that Manchester United are really close to signing Antony, Ajax finally accepted to negotiate on the fee and add-on structure to reach 100 million euros. Talks will continue later. No full agreement in place yet, but United feel they are finally close. So, David Austin, Fabrizio Romano, Hamstella, and we're going to have Mark Verwage. You're going to see all of the credible journalists coming in from Netherlands, Europe, and everywhere. They're really confirming to us that a deal is closed. Others are telling us that the deal is done. Others are telling us that there is a lot of hope that agreeing a deal is going to be successful in here onto United Matters channel. Then Mark Verwage, close source to Ajax, he told us that Ajax and United have agreed on the outline of Antony's transfer fee towards 100 million euros. That is Mark Verwage, and obviously he continued to let us know that the football hierarchy of Ajax, including technical manager Gary Hamstra, Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, and manager Alfred Schroeder, were of the opinion that a transfer for Antony was unnegotiable. Susan Lender Inc. took the final decision, and obviously the player is going to be sold to Manchester United. So Mark Verwage is a close source to Ajax. He has told us that a deal has been agreed, and obviously the player is coming to Manchester United, and obviously he has gone ahead to confirm it to us that choice to leave Antony was taken by the supervisory directors and financial director Susan Lenderenek in the foyer. So that is Mark Verwage as far as this deal of Antony is concerned. Then finally, we are having Fabrizio Romano. Manchester United are confident to complete a full agreement with Ajax for Antony in the next hours. All parties have agreed on negotiations around 100 million euros fee. Time to structure the deal. Players camp also feeling that it's now more than close, obviously. That is Fabrizio Romano. And when we hear all the reports coming in from Netherlands, it's like a deal is really going to happen. I remember on Friday, I did a story. I think it was Thursday. I did a story telling you that in the next 48 hours or 36 hours, a deal was going to happen because Antony had come out and really given an exclusive interview to Fabrizio Romano of how Ajax have been too inhuman to really not let him go to United. Obviously, they had agreed verbally, though not written, that in the next 2 years, I want to make my final move and really to say that I really get my money that I really deserve. And obviously, he has really gone ahead to achieve what he wants, and he is one of those players that United has been badly wanting. Obviously, I brought you a story of United wanting in Memphis Depay being another forward, meaning that if at all Ronaldo leaves, United will go in for another forward, either Memphis Depay or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. But the deal of Antony looks like today we are getting a here we go from Fabrizio Romano, and here onto the United Matters channel, we are going to go ahead and really let you know what all this is all about. When you look at what Fabrizio is telling us about Antony, that Manchester United are confident to complete full agreement with Ajax for Antony, it shows you how much progress and discussions and work has been put into this deal in the previous 7, 8, 10 hours. Yesterday, by the time we went to sleep, Fabrizio confirmed to us that Manchester United wants the deal to happen, but Ajax is making it hard to happen. That's why David Austin has told us that Manchester United is now negotiating for Antony with the Ajax after Ajax making a decision to go in and negotiate for the player. And obviously, the top hierarchy of Ajax never wanted this deal to go through, and they said no to it, that the deal of Antony out of Ajax is non-negotiable. But the financial director and supervisor of Ajax told them the money we make every year is 100 million euros profit. And now we are getting this money, obviously, from one player. What type of profit is that? How can we let this money go? Next season, no one is going to come in here to pay 100 million euros for Antony. This is a chance. It's like a once-in-life opportunity for us to get this amount of money. And obviously, at 100 million euros, Ajax can build an entire team. And they even get balance, because Ajax's most expensive player they've bought is, the guy? He's known as Sebastian Haller from West Ham at 18 million pounds. I think the next expensive signing they bought was Brian Broby from RB Leipzig. I think it was also at 18 million pounds. that is the most expensive player they've ever signed. But most of the players, Ajax signed them at £5 million, £1 million, 10, like that. That's their budget, meaning that they can go in and bring in players of £5 million who are really talented, and then they really nurture them. Like they brought in Antony. They brought him on a chip from Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo told them that when you sell him more than 15 million euros, you are going to get us 20%. And obviously, they are going to get close to 20 million euros from this amount of money that United is going to pay for a man who goes by names of Antony. And obviously, there is something that we need to go on and dissect. Some reporters are saying Antony to Manchester United is a done deal. Fabrizio Romano, David Austin, they are telling us the deal is closed. But you should know that Fabrizio and David Austin are close to the deal, but the other sources confirming to us that a deal has been agreed and done at 100 million euros for Antony, coming in from the Netherlands, obviously. And Netherlands is really the source where Ajax is, meaning that they are so close to the source of the news, and obviously this deal is done. But as you know, most of the people, all the subscribers of United Matters channel, when they see me say this, they will say, no, we are waiting for Fabrizio Romano to come in and confirm. Guys, every deal has not been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. Look at deals of players that have been crossing from Ajax this season. Fabrizio and David Austin have been tapping merchants. Mark Verwege was on top of this game from way back in March when United was signing or really trying to get the services of Erik ten Hag. It applied to Lisandro Martinez. It's now going to apply to Antony. They are having the credible source, and that is Ajax. They are so close to Ajax, and Ajax is telling them a deal has been agreed and done. But for those that believe in Fabrizio Romano, the deal is really accelerating and progressing, and United is 100% confident the deal is going to happen. And not only United, but even Ajax are in with a lot of confidence, and it's growing that they've made a decision to sell a player who goes by the names of Antony. So expect Antony to Manchester United this week. Today or tomorrow, Antony is going to be at Carrington to undergo his medical, as far as you know the process of any transfer. But obviously, it has been really a very big battle. But this was brought in by the Glazers, and what has really helped us for this deal to happen is Edwin van der Sar intervening. I did a story on Thursday that Edwin van der Sar intervened. And however much is the CEO of Ajax, he's not so much into the transfers, but obviously he intervened and said, right, let the player go, because you can't reject 100 million euros. Ajax is a selling club, and I don't know why they've been playing all these games. Was it to frighten or to frustrate United to go in and cough in the amount of money they really love? And obviously, when you look at how United has been playing the previous two games, however much we've won them, you really believe that there is something missing, especially onto the right attacking side of the midfield. And when Antony comes in through a play of 100 million euros, close to 85 million pounds, obviously he's a player who comes straight to the team. Ask Sancho and Rashford, who is going to go on the bench. Sancho has given us cameos this season that are really great, but Rashford, apart from scoring a goal against Liverpool, nothing has really put up. So when Antony comes in through, I really believe that the position of Marcus Rashford is in danger, especially in the games of the Premier League. Looks like Rashford is going to be benched again. Reason being, this manager has shown us that he is a no-nonsense man. He puts you on the field of play because of merit, not because he likes you. It happened to Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw. All of them are back to the bench. Freddie has not yet returned in the starting 11 of Manchester United, but the coming in of Casemiro might help him to go on and do the default, to go in and really become a United player. But guys, thank you very much for watching in. Your reactions to the story of Antony deal to Manchester United are great, are welcome into the comment section below. Rock and David is my name. United Matters channel is where you are really watching us from. Smash the like button, and guys, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. But obviously, Antony, as things stand, looks to be a United player that is going to be signed there for you, meaning that he's going to be the next signing after Lisandro Martinez, Eriksson, Malacia, and Casemiro from Real Madrid. Welcome to Manchester United. That is Antony. People will say, but you're welcoming him before a here we go is go. Trust me, today, a here we go of Antony is going to be gotten because everything is done. A deal has been agreed. United want to accelerate this deal such that they get him tomorrow at Carrington. He does the medical such that they work on his work permit, and if at all it's through on Wednesday, he might be in the match squad of United playing Leicester City, and that means he is going to be available as United is playing Arsenal on Sunday. That not this Sunday, but next Sunday on the 4th, meaning that the firepower of United going forward is going to be multiplied by Antony. Obviously, even Arsenal want to bring in Pedro Neto. Let's wait and see. Pedro Neto, Antony, who is really going to hit the ground running. Pedro Neto, £50 million, and Antony, £80 million. All right. I sign out for now, finally, because if I'm to talk, I can talk till kingdom come, but I sign out for now, guys. See you later. But we are going to be having a busy afternoon, lots of updates. I think I've just seen an update in here showing me that he's traveling to United when. Okay, guys, keep it to United Matters channel. Check it out in the next video. I'm going to be telling you when Antony is expected to arrive at Manchester United. Obviously, I sign out finally.